The power of small habits. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve great success while others, equally talented, remain stuck in the same place? Often, the difference isn't intelligence or opportunity, it's habits. Today's story is about a young boy named Arav, whose journey will show you the true power of small, consistent actions and daily discipline. Once upon a time, in a quiet Indian town called Shandanpur, there lived a boy named Arav. The town was surrounded by green fields and narrow, winding streets. Arav was bright, full of ideas, and had dreams bigger than the sky. He wanted to become someone important, admired, respected, and successful. He often imagined himself standing confidently before a crowd, giving speeches, or walking proudly into a big office. But there was one problem. Arav was incredibly lazy. Every morning, his mother would knock on his door and shout, "Arav, get up. The sun is already shining and the day won't wait for you." And every morning, Arav would mumble, "Just 5 more minutes," then roll back under the blanket, drifting into dreams of wealth and glory without lifting a finger. Despite his laziness, Arav admired the hardworking people of his town. He watched shopkeepers working tirelessly from morning till night, teachers dedicating themselves to their students, and a police officer who walked with pride and discipline in his uniform. Arav wanted to be like them, but he never took consistent steps toward success. One day he would decide to study hard. The next day, he would spend hours flying kites or playing cricket. He had dreams but no plan. At the edge of the town lived an elderly man named Gopal Kaka, a retired army officer. Gopal Kaka was known for his discipline and wisdom. Every morning before the first rays of sunlight touched the earth, he would wake up, sweep his yard, water his plants, do push-ups, and read a few pages of a book. His life was simple yet purposeful. One afternoon, Arav walked past Gopal Kaka's house and watched him move with calm precision. Curious, Arav asked, "Kaka, why do you follow the same routine every day? Don't you get bored? Don't you ever want to sleep in?" Gopal Kaka smiled, wiped his forehead, and said, "Arav, habits are like seeds. What you plant today will grow tomorrow. You may not see it now, but one day your habits will either feed you or leave you wanting. Success doesn't come from luck. It comes from small actions repeated consistently." That night, Arav couldn't sleep. He thought about all the tasks he had quit halfway, the half-read books, the abandoned dreams. What if success wasn't about talent or opportunity? What if it was about showing up every day, even when it felt hard? The next morning, Arav woke up before sunrise. His body protested, craving sleep, but he remembered Gopal Kaka's words. He washed his face, tied his shoes, and stepped outside. The cool morning air hit his face as he began to run. At first, he could barely run 200 meters without gasping for breath. His legs burned. His chest hurt. But he didn't stop. Day after day, he ran. After a week, he added another habit, studying 1 hour every day. He told no one. He made no announcements. He simply showed up. Weeks turned into months. Some days he felt tired. Some days his focus drifted. Friends invited him to play, tempting him to skip his routine. But he remembered, small habits repeated consistently are more powerful than bursts of effort followed by laziness. Slowly, discipline became natural. His body grew stronger. His mind grew sharper. His confidence grew quietly. One day, his friend Sanu asked, "Arav, how did you change so much? You used to be the king of laziness." Arav smiled and replied, "I didn't change overnight. I just repeated small actions every day until they became part of me." Soon, a notice arrived in town. A competitive scholarship program was announced, testing students both physically and academically. While others panicked and tried to prepare at the last minute, Arav stayed calm. On the day of the fitness test, dozens of students stood nervously. The whistle blew. Some sprinted fast but burned out quickly. Others gave up. Arav ran steadily, guided by months of discipline. He finished strong. Then came the written exam. While others struggled to memorize everything, Arav calmly answered, supported by months of daily study. When the results were announced, Arav ranked among the top students. He ran to Gopal Kaka with tears in his eyes. "Kaka, I did it. I never thought I could." Gopal Kaka smiled and said, "Remember, Arav, motivation starts you, but habits keep you going when motivation fades." Years passed. Arav grew into a respected professional. He achieved more than he once dreamed. But he never forgot the lesson. Big results don't come from sudden inspiration. They come from daily habits, patience, and consistency. So remember this story. Your future is written by the small actions you take every day. You don't need to change your life overnight. Start small. Start now. Read 5 pages. Walk 10 minutes. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. These small actions are the seeds of success. Nurture them daily and your life will transform. Because success doesn't require you to be extraordinary. It requires you to show up every day. Motivation may light the fire, but habits keep it burning for a lifetime.